Hi, this is James Vineeth, author and business coach. Welcome to my learning series on traps in business leadership. Today, the trap that we're going to be addressing is titled as payments and excitements. In a funny way, payments are like these waves. It looks like it's coming, it doesn't come. It looks like it wouldn't hit here, but it would reach here. Today, I could sense people getting stuck with this particular trap of getting excited for payments. Money is like the bloodline for any business. And I've also come across this particular statement that goes like this: spend money like oxygen. Imagine you're in space and you have only one cylinder of oxygen, and how would you breathe? How carefully would you take every single breath? That's exactly how you need to carefully spend money. I'm not saying be stingy, but spend wisely, get excited for the right reasons. You know, people get excited when they get an inquiry call. Oh my God, I'm going to close this order, I'm going to get the money, let me spend for this. Some people get excited when the confirmation mail is given or the purchase order is given. Wow, this order is closed now, I'm sure I'm going to get the money and I'm going to spend for this. Some people get excited when the dispatch is done. Some people get excited when the product or service has reached the particular client. And some people get excited when the payment is received. You know, when the wise people get excited, they get excited when the order is through, payment has been received. They also calculate the operational gain or the profit margin of that particular product or service. Once they've settled all the bills, they have the remaining money, and then is when they get excited because they have enough money that has been received and they can really spend now. I would like to highlight a fundamental difference between how an ordinary person plans his business and how an extraordinary business person plans for his business and expenses. What ordinary people do, what generally normal people do is they calculate all the expenses needed for their business, such as salaries, marketing expenses, office rent and all of that. They directly compare that with the turnover that is needed. They directly compare that with the sales that is needed. What extraordinary people do, people who are really good with numbers, what they do is first they calculate how much money is actually needed in terms of salary, rent and all of that. They calculate how much profit margin should I make to actually meet my regular expenses. And in order to reach that particular profit margin, how much products or services should I sell so that I can make this particular amount in terms of profit margin. Many people do this math in their mind, but trust me, nothing like putting it on a paper or putting it on an Excel sheet. Sit down, just jot this down. What are your actual expenses and how much margin do you need? And what is that particular sales you need to reach so that you can make the required margin. If you find this information really valuable for an SME's growth, share it to others so that they could be benefited. This is James Vineeth, author and business coach, signing off. I'll see you again in another video in the series of Traps in Business Leadership.